I'm here at beautiful Lake Winnemucca at Mokelumne Wilderness in Sierra Mountains, California. I want to tell you how I set up my Explorer 2 bag by Shimoda. This is absolutely incredible bag. I'm still discovering new ways of using it, but let me show you how I use it. So, in this container, shoulder strap, I have 32-bit recorder and my microphone. When I need it, I could connect it on just level of my chest and it's ready to go. It's a very nice microphone and a Tentacle recorder. Now, let's look at the rest of the stuff. One hand is very difficult to pack things in. As you could notice here, on each side, I have these clips, 2 sets of them. These are optional from Shimoda. One is standard, the other is optional. These are just bungee ball straps. They're excellent for all kinds of things. You will see them in a moment more. So the same on this side. So I have already connected to one of them this thing. What is this? It's got tangled yet in another strap, which I will show you in a moment. Let me show you that strap first. So here, just to O-ring, I have a strap, and at the end of the strap, I have a NATO clamp, essentially, NATO rail clamp. We'll see how I will use it. I will show you both this contraption and the NATO strap contraption. Let's say I am ready to go. And by the way, I pulled out my camera already from back of my backpack. I'll show you how I alternatively can carry it. So let's say I'm just going for a stroll, and what I want to do, I want to walk with my camera. I have Canon C50 with Sennheiser 400, I think it's series microphone, stereo microphone, excellent thing. And then I have a NATO rail here, and then NATO handle. You say, why don't I use standard handle, which came with C50 from Canon? It's a nice handle, and I use it once in a while where I have my Sennheiser MKE 600, 800 series microphone. That microphone is fairly long, and I rarely use it unless it's for interviews. In nature, the stereo microphone is much better. It's a shotgun microphone, but not as directional shotgun. So I could carry it with microphone or without microphone by friction shoe. It's a simple cold shoe, but on friction. So I don't need to adjust anything, and it's not going anywhere. It's just, I made it directional, but it's not going anywhere. So if I want to disconnect this, I disconnect here, one strap, one turn of this wheel, and on the rail, handle comes out, and I could carry camera in the bag. I will show how in a moment. But let's go back to this configuration. The other thing is that the Canon handle not balanced on the camera. This side is bulkier, has more weight in it, has battery in it. As a result, the camera is always this way. It's if you want to carry it on 2 fingers, you carry in camera sideways. On this thing, I could adjust precisely regardless what my rigging is, just a few millimeters here, a few millimeters here, and it's a perfect vertical. No twisting. So that's one consideration. So now say I want to walk with it. I'm going to hold it in my hand first. I'm holding it in my hand, and then I need my hand to do something. So how do I do it? So I take this thing and I slide it from this side over here, and it's adjusted. Let me walk back a little bit. See, it's adjusted such that it hangs next to me. Okay, I could do something with my hands, basically. I could turn back, I could reach in my pocket, I unstrap here, whatever is going on, or it's simply, God forbid, I'm falling, I grab myself, but the camera didn't drop on the rocks. So this is something to have in mind. I specifically did it also for my other camera C400, which is pretty heavy once you carry it in your hand for a while. So that strap is just like, I keep it under control, but pretty much all of my camera weight is on the shoulder. So that lives here in the back in this pocket. This pocket open anyway, it's very easy to shuffle it back. Now let's say I want to carry differently, and this is what this arrangement. So I'll clip it in my second clip here. Could do it with my one hand. The same thing. I have a little grip here or clamp for it. And here we go. It's perfectly flat on my belly here. It's not very heavy. In fact, if necessary, I could take the middle strap. Say if I'm climbing kind of rocks, I don't want it to bounce around and I need both hands. I could put strap at the top of this strap. So now camera is much more stable. Okay, it still hangs here like this, but if I'm climbing, it's not going to hang further down and potentially hit anything. So that's another consideration. So that central strap from the camera bag is another way to adjust it. And then in a moment, that's it. I could start shooting like this, or I simply disconnect it because I could put it like this, and I'm ready to shoot. In fact, becomes 4-point contact. Two of my shoulders, two of my hands. This is perfect panning consideration. So just couple of tricks like this. Now the last trick. Let me disconnect this and I'll show you that trick. Let's say I'm tired carrying it like this, and I'm going to some unpleasant parking lot. I don't want some people staring at me, asking silly questions, and unnecessary attention, especially at the end of the day, is unnecessary. So then I will say, okay, let me disconnect this. I'll take the camera. In fact, I don't even need to take camera. I could put it on the side on one strap. It's being held. Disconnect here. One hand. I'm taking whole contraption. I'm coming in. I'm not even putting bag. I'm pulling out my front loader by Shimoda. And now I'm going in reverse to my legs. I hate putting my camera bag or my camera gear on dust or rocks because it's just not right. I value my gear. I keep it in good condition. So now we need to swap it. How do I do it? Again, I disconnect here, little pin here, it comes out. So this could go also here and be hidden out of the way at least. And now I have I have bag with already pre-adjusted straps which go respectively in my lower clasps here. This is the lower one. Just don't even look at them. Just feel them. This one is connected to the wrong. This is supposed to be connected to the top. Okay, disconnect my assembly. Camera off. Nicely slides into front loader. Zipped. And just since we're talking about it, I put my belt clipped. And look at this. Step out a little bit. So these things are specifically for the belt. I don't want it to bounce around or like this sometimes. So simple ball goes inside on both sides of the bag, and this is so much more secure. And if necessary, I could belt them down kind of a couple of times so it will be tighter. But this way it's not wiggles, it doesn't do anything weird. And again, if I need to do something tighter, like climbing rocks, putting this around, now nothing is going to happen at all. So camera is completely secure. I'm not going to bump it or anything like this. So, and finally, with this assembly, I unscrew it. It's just on a simple 1/4-inch screw. And on the side here, I have a little baggie. This is specifically for this microphone. Microphone goes inside. That's it. I'm done. This thing Well, I guess I will have to carry it in the pocket, or if I'm not planning to use this, this will go over here. So then I don't need to do anything. I just pull out microphone, this, set it up. So it gives me plenty of flexibility. I love this bag. It's very comfortable. It's just, I think, an excellent design. I really applaud the founder of the company, Mr. Shimoda, for his inventiveness. So I'm continuing kind of exploring what else I could do with this bag, but I love it.